What is the Sonoran Desert region? The region interpreted by the Arizona Sonoran Desert Museum consists of the Sonoran Desert itself and the included and adjacent habitats that influence its ecology and climate. More specifically, it includes southern Arizona north to the Mogollon Rim, the southeastern corner of California, roughly south of a line drawn from Needles to Palm Springs to San Diego, the state of Sonora, Mexico, the Baja California Peninsula of Mexico, the Gulf of California and its islands. Biomes. The Sonoran Desert region is rich in both habitat and species because of our location on the western edge of a continent in the Horse latitudes. We have biotic communities representing all of the world's biomes. Tundra occurs on the San Francisco peaks near Flagstaff, Arizona, which rise above timberline to 12,600 feet. There are only 45 miles from the northernmost saguaros of the Sonoran Desert. Can be found in some of the same plant species that grow in Alaska. Coniferous forest occurs in the higher mountain ranges throughout the Sonoran Desert. This Rocky montane forest is the dominant vegetation of the cold temperate Rocky Mountains. Its elevation increases southward until it is pushed off the tops of the mountains by excessive aridity and warmth in Mexico. In the mountains west of the Sonoran Desert are isolated islands of Sierran coniferous forest characterized by different species of conifers and other plants. Temperate deciduous forest is strictly represented only by scattered aspen groves and ribbons of riparian trees. But the foothills and lower mountain slopes of the Sonoran Desert Sky Islands and mountains east of the Sonoran Desert are wooded with oaks and pines and mixtures of coniferous forest and temperate deciduous forest tree types. This Madeiran evergreen woodland, also called Mexican oak pine woodland, is a warm temperate community of the Sierra Madre Occidental. It extends as far north as central Arizona, where it is squeezed out by the cool temperate Rocky Mountain forest above it and the more arid grassland and desert below. Grassland. In our region is mostly the semi-desert grassland community, intermediate between desert and Great Plains grassland. Desert grassland or chaparral border the northern Sonoran Desert on the east and also occur on the lower slopes of the Sky Islands. Chaparral borders the western edges of the Sonoran Desert in California and northern Baja California. The northern eastern edge of the base of the Mogollon Rim in Arizona occurs in small patches in the higher Sky Islands. Desert is the driest biome. Our center of interest is in the Sonoran Desert. The other three North American deserts, the Mojave, Chihuahuan, and Great Basin, also occur in Arizona, the only state to have all four. Thorn scrub looks like a wet desert, and that's essentially what it is. It is an intermediate between the desert and the tropical forest biomes. The Sonoran Desert gradually merges into thorn scrub in south central Sonora and southern Baja California, Mexico. Parts of the Sonoran Desert were recently reclassified as thorn scrub, and other parts may soon be as well. Tropical forest is represented by tropical deciduous forest in southern Sonora and the Cape of Baja California Sur. It is verdant during the brief summer rainy season and dry and mostly leafless in the other 9 months. Riparian communities are not biomes, though they could be considered isolated ribbons of deciduous forest. They are better viewed as unique habitat type. Several perennial and intermediate rivers flow through our region, the biggest being the Colorado. Desert ecologists include the vegetation washes arroyos as dry riparian habitats. They may carry water only a few days or a year or even less. They share most of their defining characteristics with traditional wet riparian habitats. They are chronically disturbed, unstable sites where water and nutrients are harvested and concentrated from larger areas. Like wet rivers, washes are corridors for dispersal